I am this close to firing Dino.
Honestly, I don't know why we ever associate ourselves with a guy like Dino. You know, it's only going to bring pain and utter disappointment to our lives.
Can you fire a guy who doesn't get paid? I don't even know what you would call that. It's just releasing a cow out into the wild.
Seriously.
If the cow sucks, if its milk tastes like doo-doo, you just kick it out of the pasture. I want to do that to Dino.
What do you think his chances are of making it home to, Calabasas all the way from right here?
Well, if he goes the correct direction, they're quite good, Leandro. But if he screws up and if he goes south,
Right.
I envision he will be dead when he gets 3 blocks away from this house.
Oh, I can see that happening. Or I could see him somehow running a new crew, all black guys, and Dino. A new podcast. He gets a great idea. He just has a setup right in the middle of Compton. He pods right from the middle of Compton. I think he gets numbers, man.
Or more likely, he runs into a guy like Dante Culpepper. You want to be Dante for me?
Yeah.
And then this is him. Hey, excuse me. Do you know I live in like Calabasas? Is this Calabasas?
Man, what the fuck you doing here, man?
I do a podcast. Actually, I hold a post and I move my wrist to the left and to the right, and I got fired.
Well, I got a post you can move with your hands and mouth too, little faggot.
Oh, I thought I had a big dick, but sir, yours is huge.
Oh, yeah. You like that?
Oh, wait, sir.
Come over here and suck it, you little fucking piece of shit.
My knees are brittle.
Yeah.
Can you at least put a t-shirt down underneath my knees?
Hey, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Mister, please.
I'm going to hit you with my dick. I'm going to hit you with my dick. I'm going to hit you one more time with my dick. Hey, shut the fuck up.
I think I've been gay this whole time. I actually enjoyed that, Mr. Culpepper.
Oh, I knew you were gay since you walked up here, kid.
I get in here today. What happens? Dino is more or less skipping across the room. So pleased with himself because he, in quotes, assembled our new chairs.
He told me that too. He actually expressed that to me too. He needed to tell you and me, huh?
Leo, I was the one who received the chair delivery. Let me show you this.
Yeah.
Look at the box the chair came in.
It was obviously the fucking chair. Literally, it's the size of the fucking chair, dude.
Doesn't this look... This is like an Egyptian sarcophagus.
Right. It's
Doesn't
huge.
it look like something that would perfectly contain an assembled chair?
Yes.
I fucking brought this in here, Dino.
God.
I know it was 100% assembled when the UPS man dropped it on my stoop.
Dino, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you got to be showing off? Telling me, why'd you have to tell me you were assembling chairs today? Like you had to show up early to work, make sure you got that done for the boss.
You know what? I think because we ragged on him so hard for never have accomplished anything last week, I think he's trying to accomplish shit now, even if the thing he accomplished was already done by a Mexican in a warehouse 2 weeks ago.
Seriously,
To
Dino?
be fair, I put 4 legs on that chair.
Congratulations.
I don't even believe it. I don't believe it. He's saying he screwed in the wooden legs.
I don't actually believe it either. Is there any proof? Did anybody witness him doing this? Austin, did you see him doing this?
I did.
You did.
Austin has to protect his brother every now and then because, again, if we release Dino, if we fire him, he's going to get killed out there. He's going to get killed.
I don't know what would it. Yeah, it would be a scary thing to imagine him being on a quest. I mean, we wouldn't need to feed him much. I mean, look at him. He barely eats. But I will say this. At least now he has something to put on his resume, Danny. He can put that he assembled a chair for the Leo and Danny show.
I think that's going to top his resume, too, where most people put their education, their most prestigious job. Once screwed, 4, it'll be a numeric 4 instead of a spelled out 4, which is the correct way to do it.
Yeah.
It'll probably be backwards, too.
Oh, yeah.
Backwards. 4 pegs into chair, LOL, period.
LOL period. Oh, my God, dude. I think, Danny, what do you think about this? Should we have him give us a resume, a professional resume as good as he can, like he's applying for a job next week?
Yeah, a la Rat Dick Ralph. Absolutely. Dino, if you don't bring in an up-to-date resume next week, we're kicking you out of the house and you're walking through the hood.
And don't put us on there. We haven't exactly, you're volunteering for this job. You can't put volunteer jobs on your resume. You got to put fucking actual jobs that you've been paid for. You understand me? And we're going to call his references. Whatever, you're going to put your references on there and we're going to call them on the pod. So they better be good. And don't coach them.
Why do I have a feeling his father is going to appear on his reference list? Yeah, what'd you just say, Dino?
Just my dad.
Yeah, there we
You're
go.
going to put your dad on the reference list. You motherfucker.
I can't even imagine your dad giving you a glowing review. So let's get into the first meaty segment of this week's episode.
All right.
There's turbulence in Las Vegas.
Oh man, I've heard rumblings on the internet.
Nick Major TV, as a lot of people have been doing recently. Big Mud Flap is the guy I'm thinking of. But both him and Nick Major have just sent me text messages in bulk. 20 text messages sometimes without me replying to a single one. Unsolicited FaceTimes. You and I both hate it when people FaceTime
I
us.
think we really are above that. I mean, we're the generation that doesn't like the unsolicited FaceTimes. I have to show you my face at 6 in the morning. No, I'm not going to do that.
It's completely disrespectful.
Or at night. Never. Never going to show you my face.
The assumption is that we're just hanging out in our backyard smoking a blunt in the middle of the day, and we have enough time
Hey, buddy. How
to
are
not
you?
only communicate with you, but show you where it's like,
No.
I'm in a coffee shop working on a script.
Right.
I'm in the editing chair polishing a masterpiece.
Right.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
I would have blocked Nick Major TV and never spoken to him again, but I saw 2 words. Actually, sort of 3. I think one of them's a compound word. Sandrine gangbang.
Oh my God, that should be a crime. That should be considered a crime. If you guys don't know who Sandrine is, it's a wonderful girl that Danny met in Vegas. I believe the first time you met her was in Kissing Girls during coronavirus.
About a year ago, when I went out to Las Vegas for a hastily planned, hastily filmed video, right when the lockdown was getting serious. That's how we had to do it for a couple months. Yeah, we met this fan, Sandrine, who is a lovely, sweet, and actually very smart girl, but is a trifle disturbed in the head.
Yes, she has a few screws loose, I guess. There's probably a better saying than that. But
She's toys in the attic.
Yeah, there it is.
Is that the more
I think so.
modern
I think that's
PC
the
way
more
to describe a
modern
crazy?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So she, for example, she cried when Danny was expressing that he was communicating with a soul through a medium.
Medium.
The medium.
I wasn't in the middle of a freeway praying
Not
to
a
the piece of
medium. no.
concrete.
A medium. He was communicating with, I believe, an ex-lover of hers that hasn't given her the time of day, this guy named Jack. And she cried because Danny said, I will now take care of Sandrine, but really he was trying to help her out. And I think she took that as a serious profession of your love.
Yeah.
Even though you had a girlfriend, we explained to her that it was really just because you cared about her and you wanted her to get over Jack, who was basically ruining her life. And then the medium was probably taking advantage of her and making her come every week and taking her money over and over again and pretending to talk to this guy named Jack. So really we were trying to help this girl. And now for Nick Major to be mentioning that he's going to be involved in a gangbang that involves her, because I believe she is a virgin. That's another thing, right?
She is a virgin. She believes in twin flames, as I think you said, Leo. She goes to a psychic all the time, hopelessly in love with an 80-year-old man who hasn't talked to her in 5 years. And now that affection has switched to me. So it seems irresponsible that a fifth-rate YouTuber like Nick Major TV is trying to organize a gangbang on Sandrine. We're going to call both parties,
I don't like it.
starting with Nick Major, and then after him, we're going to follow up with Sandrine to see how much she knows about this gangbang. Maybe she knows a lot because she is a psychic after all.
She is a psychic after all.
If anybody
Absolutely.
knows there are men trying to gangbang her, it's probably Sandrine.
You would, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
She was the perfect girl to come along on our Vegas trip, though.
The Fear and Loathing video.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Absolutely. Let's get Nick Major TV on the phone.
You might know Nick Major TV and some Danny Duncan videos.
And one Danny Mullen video.
I hear you.
Oh, thank God, dude. How are you? You're on the Leo and Danny show, Nick.
What is up, Leo? How are you doing?
I'm good, my man. I'm good. Danny, I can't say that he feels the same right now. He's a little upset.
I'm just worried.
Right.
He's worried. He's worried.
Nick, I'm worried that you and your 3 buddies are going to wind up with a rape charge and Sandrine is going to wind up in a loony bin.
All right.
That's what I think is going to happen if
Right.
you guys go through with this gangbang. Tell me about it.
How come you feel that way?
Just tell me what your plans are. It's all a little murky to me still. To be honest, I didn't read the majority of your texts. Tell the audience what's happening out in the desert.
Right. Okay, so we were in Houston, Texas, and we were smoking some weed, and we decided to walk into a Dunkin' Donuts.
Who's we?
We go to the Dunkin' Donuts.
Who's we? 2 of the dudes, 3 of the dudes in your little YouTube squad?
Yes, so there's John Riley.
Oh,
He's
you
the
don't
man
need
that
to-
got
nobody
the
cares
name
about
of my
that.
tattoo on his.
Don't give him any names.
The name
Do
of my
not give
channel
him any
tattooed on
clout.
him.
That's enough, Nick.
No more names. We'll call them 3 anonymous douchebags in Nick Major TV. Proceed.
Right. Okay.
Proceed.
So what happened?
Okay.
What happened to
So
the Dunkin' Donuts?
We are high. We've smoked some weed, and we walk into Dunkin' Donuts, and a person approaches us who appears to be a woman, but she says that she is Jack.
That's really odd.
What do you mean she appears to be a woman? Nick Major TV. Was it a woman or was it not a woman? Was it Sandrine or was it somebody
Well, it was
else?
Jack.
What?
It was indeed Jack.
What do you mean Jack appeared to be a woman? What are you talking about?
Well, Jack was cloaked.
Jack was
You
what?
see, I feel that Jack is an ancient spirit.
You are on board with Sandrine then?
Yes.
Wait.
So
What are you doing?
So
Nick,
Sandrine is
no, I don't
twin
want to
flame.
listen. Are you trying to do a bit right now, Nick Major? You're overreaching.
No.
He's not trying to do.
What do you mean you feel Jack? And I assume most of you people know, but Jack is the supreme object of Sandrine's affection. He is the 70 or 80-year-old man she's in love with and she's only met twice. And she's been chasing him for the better part of a decade.
Yeah.
Nick, what the fuck are you talking about, this spiritual Jack incarnation guy?
Right. So we were high on weed. We walk into Dunkin' Donuts. We see Jack, who's cloaked as a woman. That woman talks to us, and she tells us, as Jack, that Jack has been having sex with many women. Jack has had a 10-some. Jack has fucked over 1,000 girls, and Sandrine was just one of them. And Jack has been roping along Sandrine, thinking that they're like twin flames that are soulmates, when in reality, Jack has no actual intention of being with Sandrine long term.
Okay, listen to me, Nick Major. You were high on weed, not angel dust. If you don't explain to me right now what the fuck you mean when you say Jack cloaked as a woman, we're going to hang up on you. And what's more, I'm going to block you on Instagram.
He'll do it.
Right. So we may have also been on shrooms.
So explain. What do you mean, dude? What are you talking about?
Well, I feel as if I met Jack. Now, I think that the 3D Jack is dead. I don't think the 3D Jack exists.
He's on Facebook.
But
He's on Facebook. We've confirmed that. We wrote him a message, in fact.
Well, have you seen him physically?
No, I haven't seen him physically.
Because, no, as of recently. Because what we were told was that he's on a world tour before he kills himself. And I think he's already dead.
Okay,
Oh, my
so
God.
far I'm regretting calling you. The first thing you've said is really stupid. Let's move on to the gangbang. How did this all materialize?
Told by Jack that Sandrine needs to get the lust out of her system. And the way that she does that is through a foursome with any 3 guys. But she does say that she started to feel a spiritual connection to me, John, and Enzo.
All right.
And it was her idea to do the foursome with us in Las Vegas. And it was her idea to invite you to film it.
And is it going to be a spiritual foursome? Because you might recall that in my video, Kissing Girls in Las Vegas during coronavirus, I had spiritual sex with her. Are you sure it wasn't that she's referring to?
No, it is not that.
She wants to have a physical
actual
orgy
dick in
with
the
you
pussy,
and a
dick in the ass,
douchebag
dick in
named
the throat,
Enzo, okay?
foursome.
Dick in the ass, dick in the throat. You have her confirmed saying this.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Nick
Absolutely.
Major, we are going to call Sandrine to confirm this, and then we're going to call you back.
Your job, I mean,
Sounds good.
I think your association with the channel is hanging on this call with Sandrine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can see it
Well,
dangling
I
right
have-
here in the
I
middle of
have
the
full
room.
Trust.
What?
You have full
I have
trust.
full trust that Sandrine will back up what I've said.
I hope it's one of your Danny Mullen fans who are that smart. They saw these fucking guys high and were like, this is an opportunity to pretend to be Jack. And I think that's what happened. I think that's the logical explanation. If they did witness some woman coming up to him and claiming to be Jack.
If that were true, I would never say a rude word about any one of my fans again.
I know.
That
That is
ingenious.
creative. That's genius, yeah.
All right, Nick, we're going to hang up. I'm not pleased so far. We're going to call Sandrine, then we're going to touch base with you again. Hang up on him. Let's give Sandrine a call.
Jesus Christ.
Sandrine, I think, is at her job at a pizza place, and she told me she's going to extend her 10-minute break in order to take this call.
That's really sweet of her.
It is sweet of her.
Yeah.
It also might be very foolish of her. She might not have a job after this
Could
call.
be fired, yeah. I still, one of my favorite moments in the history of the channel is when you called her mom.
In the helicopter.
Let's try to call her again on the pod right after this and tell her what she's going to do.
It's not
That's a good idea.
She might.
She might.
She might reel her daughter in.
Yeah,
Start
I think it's a good
erecting
idea,
some
Dan.
boundaries.
Exactly.
Help her out.
Right.
This is not good.
Sandrine?
Hello?
Hey, darling.
Hey, I'm just clocking out right now.
Yes, perfect timing. We were worried you were going to get fired for taking the call.
No, I told my amazing. In fact, Alex is right here. I was just telling him all about. Excuse me. I was just telling him how I'm going to probably get an emergency call, and he was very understanding. He was right. Yeah. So I'm just clocking out right now.
Emergency call.
If only Fan Jerry and the other bozos we called considered this emergency time.
Right.
It is.
It really is.
It is an emergency.
Thank you. There's thousands of people that need to hear this conversation, that are tuning in the morning, going to work, that want to hear you, Sandrine, because they are entertained by you. Fan Jerry will never see it like that.
Sandrine, you, unlike others, understand these calls are every bit as important as when Kennedy called the fucking Kremlin over the nukes in Cuba. Tell us, what's going on? What's going on with Nick Major TV? We heard that he is going to gangbang you with some dude and then another dude named Enzo.
Somebody named Enzo, which I'm worried about.
Yeah. Oh, Enzo's amazing. He was channeling Jack like a couple days ago or 5 days ago.
I think so.
These guys are taking advantage.
So tell us, Sandrine, they were channeling Jack. How are they doing that? In layman's terms, don't give us all that spiritual mumbo jumbo.
I thought it was a prank too, but then there was things that occurred, and they knew things that I never told Nick about a photo that I sent to Jack, and it was like, what? How the hell do you even know about that specific photo? But anyway, so...
Did you send nudes to Jack, Sandrine?
Of course I did. Oh yeah.
God.
Are you... This is a little off topic. Sandrine, are you releasing nudes on your OnlyFans these days?
No, it's just spiritual and men's sexual love advice to properly please a woman.
Sure,
right?
Sandrine. So tell us more about Nick Major TV and Enzo.
So Nick, well, we've known Nick for a year, and Enzo, I haven't physically met him, and then John, I just feel very connected to them spiritually. It's a very beautiful relationship, even though we've never, way before I even met you, Danny, there was something about you, and I knew I was connected to you spiritually, and I just was drawn to you very intensely.
Sure,
Sandrine.
Sandrine, because Nick Major TV has gotten it into his head that him and his hyena buddies are going to all have sex with you at the same time. Did you permit that? Did you give them permission?
There's gonna be some sexual stuff. Now, penetration, there probably will be some penetration, but I wouldn't.
Sandrine, you're going to have sex with these guys? After holding out for 6 years for Jack and a year and a half for me, you're going to let Nick Major TV and his 600 subscribers take your virginity?
Well, it's not. Vagina, the penetration itself, I don't know if it's going to be those three guys, but there might be there's going to be some sexual stuff going on.
Like what, Sandrine?
Well, you'll have to see.
Oh, what do you mean we'll have to see? We're not going to... Are you guys going to put it on YouTube? How is anybody going to see it?
I'm worried about you, Sandrine.
Aww.
You shouldn't do this.
No. Well, Leo, let's get to the bottom of what exactly is going to happen. Yeah. Sandrine, you said maybe, but not necessarily these three guys. What does that mean? Are you just trying to have sex with anybody soon?
No. See, what we're doing is it's like a spiritual sexual exorcism, but as far as penetration sex goes, there's only one person I would ever let into me at this time, and...
So you nailed it, Danny. It's not going to be anal sex, is it?
It's not those three boys.
Let me tell you something, Sandrine. I don't know if you know this, but Nick Major's been telling everybody that he's going to have anal sex with you. He actually put it on Twitter. No. I swear to God.
Really?
Yes, he put it on Twitter. He made I'm serious. There's a separate Instagram account called "I'm Taking Sandrine's Anal Virginity," and it's been being passed around by a bunch of jerk-offs, and honestly, it's really disrespectful.
Sandrine, there's a post on there where, are you familiar with the porn star Lisa Ann?
No.
Well, she's an anal queen. Yeah. He's got your face photoshopped onto her face, and his face photoshopped onto a big black dude who's taking Lisa up the ass. Right. And he says he's got
Wow.
you tagged on the fucking Lisa Ann and him tagged on the black guy.
You think that's right, Sandrine? I think that's a little disrespectful.
I mean, I'd have to look at it and like see what the hell. I mean, he's not getting anal. No one's getting anal from me or penetration sex
Except
at
for
this
Jack.
time. Like,
Yeah, Sandrine, you know, Nick Major also, you know, he knows that you're a big fan of Big Brother because we all talked about it. Remember when we had those conversations
Right.
about Big
Show,
Brother?
yeah. Fine program.
Yeah, he actually superimposed your face on one of the characters from that channel, and the guy was getting rammed from behind by this just a gigantic pole. It wasn't even a dildo, and I was shocked at this kind of like blasphemy because he was creative enough to put like your favorite show in it, and that's just not okay.
I have to see. So he took. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
okay,
true,
well, I have to-
Sandrine.
I
The
mean,
caption
I'm not-
was twin flame sex, LOL.
Yeah.
Sandrine, I'm still confused, though, because at the beginning of this call, it sounded like you were indeed going to do physical sex stuff with Nick Major TV. And then at the end, you swerved off that path
Well,
and you started talking
the
about spiritual.
penetration itself, I'm very concerned about. I might with one of the guys' penetration, but there's one other person that I would permit into my body, but
That's Danny Mullen, isn't it?
that person might be taken at this time.
It's Danny Mullen. Say it, Sandrine.
Yes, it's Danny. It's
Okay.
Danny Mullen. I
Holy
have to have
shit.
Danny's cock. I have to have Danny's penis. It has to be Danny's
What?
penis.
She just said she has to have your cock. Have you ever said that word before,
Well, I've
Sandrine?
heard it a lot of times before, so it's no shock to me. Sandrine, so you're saying right now that if I came out for this, I rented us a room at the Mandalay, I called up Enzo and Jack and Nick Major.
Yeah.
Not
Jack?
I didn't mean to say
Jack's
Jack. Brian, whatever, whoever the second douchebag is in their squad. If I initiated it and I fucked you first, would you let the other three guys follow behind me?
Maybe.
Sandrine, it's never going to fucking happen. Okay? I'm not going to come to Vegas and fuck you. At least not anytime in the near future.
Okay.
Knowing that I'm not going to come out there and do it, are you actually going to let these three scoundrels do anything with you? I'm even talking hand jobs and oral. Are you going to go that far?
I mean, I was being guided to do it through, like, you know, I haven't done anything sexual at all in a very long time.
I don't know what's going on right now, Sandrine, but Dino's looking at me really weird, and he's saying he's getting some kind of message, and I think it might be from Jack. Do you know who our correspondent Dino is?
Yeah,
Dino,
of course I did. Just finished that bloody podcast today
Yeah.
with him, and poor
Yeah.
guy. Anyway.
What's going on? What?
Hey, Dino, his
right.
eyes are rolling into the back of his head, Sandrine. I don't think it's him in this chair anymore. A person sitting in the chair, swiveling the camera back and forth. Can you please share whatever's on your... you cut off my headphones, Osti, unfortunately.
Put about 1 second, Sandrine. And this isn't a
good, we're
joke either. I mean, Dino
I'm
smokes
going to
a
be
lot of
honest,
weed.
though. If Danny were to ever have sex with me anytime soon, I wouldn't want any other guy. I wouldn't want Nick or Enzo or John in me after that or before
Gotcha.
that. I would only
Or
want
before.
Danny. It
Come
has
on,
to be
Miss-
Danny. I feel comfortable with
Sandrine,
Danny.
the one condition for me banging you is I got to share your hole with Enzo.
All right, Sandrine, I'm
If
not...
that's what you want.
I do.
Sandrine, look, I'm a really spiritual guy, and I'm not... I think I'm the one that got this Jack spirit into this room, but Dino, he really wants to share.
Yeah.
Dino is now Jack, so... Jack, do you have something to say?
I gotta say, like, you don't want them traversing inside your butthole. It's not gonna be a good experience.
What about her pussy, Jack?
Your pussy, I mean, it's got some cobwebs. Maybe you need to clean them out. But that's for
my.
Danny Mullen.
Oh. So it sounds... It sounds like Jack's okay with Danny having sex with you, Sandrine.
Well, Danny's got, like, Danny cock. So it wouldn't really be cheating on me.
Sandrine, are you attracted to Nick Major?
No. I mean, I'm not sexually.
What would you
Not
say?
sexually, no.
What is it? What is it? Is it? Do you think he's not good looking?
He's a cute guy. He's a cute guy, but it's almost like it's like he's like a friend for me, not really like a sexual partner. You know what I mean? I just can't explain it. There's something about. It's been like this for a while. There's something about Danny.
Jack, the Jack spirit is still in the room. And by the way, is Danny penis something that I'll find in a medical text?
Yes.
You made it sound like
Some
a
of that
condition.
Danny penis.
Jack, what if you and I were to meet in Las Vegas with Sandrine, book a suite, and have a love affair? A three-sided one.
It's time to Eiffel Tower.
An Eiffel Tower with Jack, Sandrine. Can you imagine that?
You mean the actual 71-year-old Jack?
Yes, he's here with us in spirit right now. Sandrine, in that Mandalay Bay suite, I would take your panties off with my teeth. While Jack, on the other side, Jack, you'd lick her asshole, right?
Oh, yeah.
He would be licking her asshole. Can you imagine that, Sandrine? What would you be doing?
I'm open for whatever flows and feels right. I know that when it comes to like my body, like the vagina area, I really want Danny in that area. No one else.
Right now, it's
No one
perfect
else.
because I'm on my knees right now, Sandrine, in that Mandalay Bay hotel room. Time is an illusion after all, so we're there
It
right
is.
now. I am licking your clam while Jack behind you spirals around your chocolate starfish with his tongue.
Oh.
How does that asshole
Leo's
taste, Jack?
reactions
How does that
are
asshole
hilarious.
taste, Jack?
Tastes good. It's got lots of sprinkles.
Now,
Oh my
right
God,
now,
that is a lot. That's too much.
Sandrine,
Jesus.
I'm slipping Jack a Viagra. I don't have much faith in a 71-year-old penis, but it is large and it is starting to stir. Do you feel your penis getting hard, Jack?
My spirit penis is huge.
It's a big cock. Sandrine, I bend you over. Jack is going to
I'm
enter
sorry?
you first, but he's going to enter you in the anus, leaving the vagina pristine for me. Do you feel him? Do you feel him knocking at your rectal door?
Not really.
Jack, thrust harder so she can feel it.
You feel my penis?
He's been out of the
Oh
game
my
for a
God,
while.
there's actually a phallic mark in the sidewalk right here. It's
Oh. It's a
sign,
actually looks like a
Sandrine.
penis.
Somebody
Oh
drew a
my
dick
God,
on the
that's-
sidewalk?
That's a sign.
It's like it's in the like right on the edge where you park. It literally looks like a penis. I'll maybe send a picture later to Danny.
It's on the edge,
Oh my-
and my penis is on the edge, on the frontier of your vagina. I'm about to enter. I'm about to rupture your hymen, Sandrine.
Oh my God.
I'm about to leave your virginity shattered on the edge of a mattress in the Mandalay Bay. Are you ready for that?
Of course.
I enter. Jack
It seems
enters.
like this is just going to be psychic sex again, isn't it? Unless we
No,
actually-
this is
Might be.
real. It's happening right here and right now. In a different dimension, you're being penetrated by the two men of your dreams. Go with it, Sandrine. You're not feeling it. You're not connecting. Get there with us.
Sandrine,
Okay.
if physically Danny was in Vegas,
It's hard. I'm not even aroused though.
If
What was
I
that?
am.
okay, when he's in Vegas, or what
Right
if we
now.
had the medium, you're psychic,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
room, and we had our Austin's brother Dino in there as well, and the medium was able to, channel the spirit of Jack into Dino. Are you going to allow Dino to enter you?
Well,
Physical Dino, but spiritually
No.
Jack.
no, that's not what. The whole point is to let go of Jack and release him. There's so much. There's other things I can do with my life with other. Like it's not. I'm not trying. I don't want to entertain the whole thing with Jack right now.
What if we did this, Sandrine? What if I put my spiritual essence into Nick Major TV? Yeah, what a concept. He might start making some decent content for once.
That's true.
Sandrine, would you have sex with Nick Major TV under those circumstances?
Probably not.
My spirit is in there, Sandrine. It's at the helm.
So you've been leading
It's not
these
the
bozos
same.
on. I want you to say on the record, you know what? I've been leading these bozos on. Say it.
I haven't though. Like I actually did want to do a sexual thing, and Danny witnesses it, and I don't know like what's occurring in Danny's life right now involving women or
Were
his
you
girlfriend,
trying
but
to-
it's true. I do want Danny.
Sandrine,
if ever- if ever it
we
would
want you to be
good.
honest right now. Were you trying to
Yeah.
were you desperately trying to get Danny to come and put you in another video, and you offered these guys who have a slight connection
No,
with the
I have
channel?
way better. I mean, I like this idea, but there's ideas
plumbing- the
that
plumbers?
I've been writing, Leo and Danny, for the past 3 weeks that I'm going to present to you guys.
You've been writing
that
an
I'm
idea
gonna
for a
act
video.
out. Oh, comedy videos. I've got original characters. I've got things that'll blow you away. But I'm not going to announce. I have to do it obviously in front of you guys because I'm going to it's like improv or like SNL when I'm actually acting out the characters and you'll hear my voices and I've got the lines written. I'm really excited for these ones.
Sandrine, let's do a little improvisation right now.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's use some of our best characters. I'm going to be Jesse Hiss, and you're going to be the strongest of your new original characters.
What's the name, though? I'd like a name for your character.
Oh, so the sucks. So so Merv is one of my characters.
Merv.
So
Great, I love Merv.
Merv.
He's an old Jewish man, right?
Merv Ferguson. And then we've got another one that I'm going to present to you, but I got to keep that one like this one's like amazing. This is a female character, but
I'm sure.
Oh my god, I can't wait to perform.
No, you're making the right choice.
Oh my God,
Our audience is not ready for it. Let's hear Merv though. Merv and Jesse Hiss
Merv Ferguson
are going to interface.
I like it.
All right,
Sandrine, you ready?
Do
All
it.
right.
Fuck, Merv. This fucking sucks, dude.
What's going on there?
Hey, I'm just hanging out. It's been a hard day looking for fucking pussy, but none of the girls have any respect for my game.
Well, maybe if you got a plumbing job, a woman could respect you more because you could be able to fix her pipes at the end of the night.
Yeah, I get it. Like have sex, it's like a double entendre. Nah, I'm too busy with my business. I just hit the college campuses looking for broads.
Son, you can't be going to UCLA to looking for broads. You got to go in like the streets, like the trailers. You have to find the real, a good Walmart maybe.
The fucking
nice whole bag.
You blue collar fucking scumbag. You think Jesse Hiss, master pickup artist, would ever put his penis anywhere near some trailer trash? Fuck that.
All right, I can't teach the young folks anything these days. All I can do is guide them in direction.
Sandrine, so this character Merv is a man.
Wait, what was it? What was your question, sir?
I'm out of character. I'm Danny now. Merv is a man. Isn't that going to be hard to make captive audiences believe when you're pranking people in public? You're a woman. How are they going to think you're a man?
I know. Well, yeah, I was going to, make it so my chest was a little flatter. I was going to put a mustache on. I had sunglasses on.
People are just going to think you're a tranny.
And that was, I had a line for that, too, for the tranny thing. Like, are
you a fucking tranny or what?
I'm a man.
What, are you a tranny?
One of my lines was actually I'm a woman, I'm a man, but I'm a woman at heart. Like one of the lines was that. I have it all on audio bites and stuff.
That is a pretty good line.
I'm looking forward to actually performing in face to face one of my new female characters. I'm so looking forward to that. But that'll be next time you're in Vegas and that's convenient for you. But yeah.
Yeah, you were wise to keep the A-tier characters away from us. Sandrine, I'm not sure if this cleared anything up. It sounds, I'm actually surprised, like Nick Major was telling something of the truth.
Yeah.
I believe that if they catch you on the right day, Sandrine, one of those assholes is going to get at least a hand job.
I mean, I'm trying to just release, I've had so much sexual, I haven't had any, sexual experiences in a very, very, very long time. So there's a lot built up and it's it's.
Sandrine, how's your relationship with your mother these days?
It's outstanding. In fact, we were just talking about, I always talk to her about Danny. My mom knows how much I love Danny, and he brings me so much joy in my life, and it's just...
you remember the last...
it's a spiritual thing.
You remember the last conversation? You have Danny's number, right? Yeah, you remember the last conversation that Danny had, remember on the helicopter in Vegas with your mother? Mm-hmm. It wasn't the greatest conversation. Danny's actually telling me that he wanted to apologize to your mother. So if you would do the honor of send her number over to Danny. We're gonna apologize to her after the show and make sure that everything's okay. Because we like that you're a good girl. You have a good relationship with your mom. We want to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that is so sweet. She's gonna be so moved and touched. She's actually. I told Sharon about Nick and the boys, but she was a little scared, like, oh my God, if these boys take advantage of you.
I know, that would be terrible.
You told your mom about getting gangbanged by Nick Major's crew?
Vaguely, not like gangbang, more like, we're going to have some... by the way, did Nick tell you I'm a sexual alchemist?
You turned penis into gold?
No, I was FaceTiming
Sandrine.
with John.
Wait. I got to hear what a sexual alchemist is. And I got to hear about this John FaceTime now.
Okay, so let me get... There's some security over there. I want him hearing about my sexual conversation. I'm just going to... Okay, so I was... Because, I was trying to do something new and everything, right? So what I did was... I was naked on the bed. John was naked. And then, I don't know who thought of the idea, but like, okay, pretend you're licking.
Does anybody know who
John's
John
ass.
is, by the way?
Who the fuck is John?
We don't know who John is, Sandrine.
John's one of the boys that I was going to have the sexual orgy with.
Sure. Number 2. Continue.
Okay, so I started licking this, like, I was looking at his ass. It's almost like I was imagining like it was actually there, and I wasn't licking the screen, but I was like, his ass was right up to the camera, and I was looking. He literally felt like there was
Sandrine,
a tongue on.
John and Nick Major TV's squad showed you his asshole over FaceTime?
Not the asshole, just his ass. Yeah. And I did it, and it felt like a tongue, and he fell on the bed. He just literally collapsed in ecstasy just by me stroking
I don't like
my
these
tongue
guys.
over, doing
I
tongue,
don't like
tongue
these guys.
strokes over his ass.
Somebody needs to go to
And-
prison.
Honestly, what
The
the fuck?
psychic actually told me that I was a sexual alchemist. And
Sure.
I know this in another life, like in
Nice-
Egypt, and
nice
like
woman.
I had a way of like,
She's not taking advantage of you
my
at all.
sexuality.
Sandrine,
What were
how
you
many
gonna say?
times have you visited that psychic since we filmed the Fear and Loathing video?
I haven't seen her I've blocked her actually. I haven't seen her in a very long time.
That's great.
Yet she saw you again and told you were a sexual alchemist.
That was right either before you came into the Fear and Loathing video.
Okay.
That was like maybe a week or two before or after. I can't remember. It was a while back. That was like 8 months ago.
Did you finally kind of realize that she was taking advantage of you and you stopped going to see that medium?
It felt, there was probably some truth to it, but I realized I was wasting my money, and there's better things to do.
Sandrine, is there any way you could dial up your mom
sure
right now
she
so we
did
could do that
benefit
apology
me.
real quick? We could express that apology. Can you dial your mom's phone number? Could you do another, add a call to this real quick?
That's really sad. Part of me feels like it's going to turn into a prank video again. But
Sandrine,
maybe
come
not.
on. It's not that we're dealing with your mom here. We're not going to do anything
So
ridiculous.
what do you want to do?
We're just going to call her and apologize for the conversation that Danny had in Vegas in the helicopters. You remember where he said something really derogatory?
Dude, I'm so scared. You're going to tell her that I'm about to get like
What?
Sandrine, I
an
wouldn't
orgy
dream of it.
with these 3 guys.
Nope.
Sandrine, who do you think we are? You think we're snitches? Come on now.
We are proponents of love
And even if it
in
wasn't,
any
it wouldn't
form.
matter actually, because at the end of the day, I can do whatever I want.
That's
right.
right. That's right.
Well, I know you guys are, you like
Dial
to
her
get
up.
things juicy and the
Sandrine-
entertainment, the content's good because you
Sandrine,
guys
just
will throw
speaking to your
unexpected
mother.
curveballs in
Listen,
there.
just speaking to your mother is going to be great content. We don't need to make some kind of brouhaha and make this into something that
Okay.
it's not.
Let's not overthink it, Sandrine.
Dial it up. Add a call. Dial her up.
So what do I do right now?
Call your mom.
Call your mom while we're on the phone here. I believe you just go add call. I don't know how to do it.
It's been a while since anybody's done anything like that.
Yeah.
Middle school for me, to be particular.
Yeah, same. You know
What was that?
So just add a call. Can you add a call I would say add a call.
Oh yeah, there it is. Add call.
Perfect.
And then
Find your
I
mom.
am so. If she decides to not talk to me though, and I've got financial problems and I need her, and she's like, "Oh, just solve it on your own," because I'm just scared there's gonna be like a curveball, like Danny's gonna say, "Oh, she's getting gangbanged by these 3 motherfuckers."
That is not what's going to happen.
I can kind of predict Danny's behavior, but
Listen,
Sandrine, just call her up.
Just call her your mom.
I'm gonna do it because I love you guys and
Love you too,
I'm happy
Sandrine.
with whatever.
Sure.
I don't care what happens. I'm
All
gonna
right,
survive
thank you.
no matter what. Okay, let me add her really quick.
It's for the best. I mean,
obviously for the best.
Obviously, I have one move right now.
Right.
I have to do it.
Yes, you do.
But it is, I think, in the universal scheme, a good thing.
It's a great thing, and her mom needs to know.
What do I need? What does she need to know?
She needs to know that we're not okay with the way that Danny behaved during the helicopter
Exactly.
scene in the Fear and Loathing video.
Danny himself is especially not okay.
Yeah. Look, it's like a 12-step thing. He's gone through like some therapy and stuff since that
You're
video.
right there, Mom. Okay. All right. Are you there, Mom?
Yes.
Hi, darling. It's Danny
Okay,
Mullen.
great.
What?
It's Danny Mullen.
Okay.
Hi.
Thank you.
This is an apology. Actually, it's a warning. It's an admonition. Sandrine,
Can I speak to Sandrine, please?
after I'm done. This is Danny Mullen, after all. I'm an important figure. Sandrine has been in contact with a YouTube urchin named Nick
I knew you
Major
were going to
TV.
do this, Danny.
Nick Major TV a reprehensible friend of his named Enzo, and some kid named John who has been showing his asshole to Sandrine over FaceTime. They have designs on your daughter that involve the three of them at once. They're trying for a gangbang. They need to be institutionalized based on this. And I, for the sake of protecting your daughter, felt morally obligated to tell you this all right now.
Can I speak to Sandrine, please?
I'm here.
Yes, you may.
I'm right
She's
here.
present.
She's present. You may speak to her at any time, ma'am. And we were just trying to help out and give you the information, the way straight, the facts.
Sandrine? What's going on?
I think
Sandrine?
it's Florida time, and she's half asleep, guys. No, they were concerned about me, and
She also has an OnlyFans. Oh my God, I'm sorry I said that. She has an OnlyFans.
She already knows that. She already knows that, boys. And
God,
she knows the content.
Sandrine?
Yeah, you want to go back to sleep, right, Mom?
No, Sandrine?
Yeah?
Sandrine? Where are you?
If she's gonna bang
Where
a
are you?
fifth-rate YouTuber, what's wrong with Sun Hat Kid from Danny Duncan's
Seriously.
Clan? What's wrong with Sun Hat Kid?
Better than Nick Major.
Alrighty. Well,
Sandrine?
Yes?
Where are you?
I'm outside my job.
Spiritually, she's in the Mandalay Bay, though.
All right, Mom. All right. He did want to apologize, though.
Yeah, I am sorry. Mrs. Sandrine, I'm so sorry for what I said in the Black Hawk helicopter in Las Vegas. I respect you. I respect your daughter. We're just looking out for her because, again, this scoundrel is out in the desert with an erection and sensual thoughts in his brain.
Oh, my God.
He's a real scumbag. And he's not very attractive, ma'am. So just letting you know, if she
I
gets
don't know
knocked
what
up.
you're talking about. Thank you for calling
No
me.
problem.
Thank you.
Okay, we
Good
gave you the
night.
facts,
Good
ma'am.
night.
Talk to your daughter.
Talk to you in 6 months, Mrs. Sandrine.
Bye-bye.
Help me.
Hi, Mom.
Okay. Hello?
You can hang up. It's fine, Mom.
Ma'am, I'm serious. I hope you have a great day.
Sandrine?
Yeah.
Sandrine?
Austin has
Are you
lost
at
it.
work?
Austin's headphones are off. He's breaking down.
I hope you have a great day, ma'am. And we just try to help your daughter out, and I hope that you understand that.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Of course,
Sandrine?
anytime.
Yes?
She's
Are
there.
you at
but
work?
She's a little bit.
Yes,
She's being a little bit of a whore, ma'am.
They did
I'm not.
their thing. Just hang up, Mom. I'm at work. I'm on break. Don't worry.
Keep her locked
bye.
up. You lock her up.
What happened? What?
Oh, Sandrine, I'm sorry.
Sandrine, you there?
Sandrine,
You're good.
that went
Yeah,
really well.
I'm here.
Sandrine, I'm curious. I don't know why my mind jumped to this, but your character, your plumber, it's important in
Yeah.
improv. One must choose to know. Do you know anything about the technical side of plumbing?
Not really. Just you know, how you take the plunger, and that's when the toilet's clogged.
No. You got to know where the main drain of the house is your key. See, the main drain is what gets stuck. It's what get plugged up when the girls throw too many tampons. So you got to get that Roto-Rooter thing that you can rent at Home Depot, but plumbers have their own commercial one, and they put it down the main drain that goes to the sewer, and they go zzz, and it chops everything up in there, and the roots or the shit, whatever's stuck, and it makes it go through again. That's what plumbers do.
Sandrine, if there was water backed up on somebody's back lawn, what would be your first diagnosis step?
What a great question, Danny.
That's something someone's going to ask you if you're at a
I
Home
guess
Depot
look at
fucking
the
around.
pipe, see if it's leaking. I would call a plumber, maybe.
You are the plumber.
You're the plumber. Listen, this first question you ask is, do you guys have a septic tank, or are you connected to the sewer system?
There we go.
First question. When they say you have a septic tank,
Ooh.
then you're really fucked, because that's a lot of work.
That,
and
maybe the septic tank, eh?
Septic
Oh,
tank
God,
sucks,
I'm
dude.
turning
It might be
Canadian
overseeping.
again.
Yeah, could be disgusting.
Sandrine, this has been lovely.
Yes.
Again, you don't need to know everything there is about plumbing. You just need to have a skin-deep level of knowledge and a little bit of jargon to toss out. Again, Sandrine, this has been lovely. We're going to be in contact again soon. We got to call Nick Major TV back right now, or maybe later on in the show. Maybe when we have our new security guard. Who is coming to join us. We finally have found a black security guard.
God.
I am over the moon with joy.
Oh, great.
It's
That's
good,
beautiful.
Sandrine.
God has came down and
Danny.
given us another gift.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Danny. Are you planning on coming to Vegas though anytime soon? Though I just would like. Are you?
If Nick Major and his squad is gangbanging you, then the answer is no.
Right.
I don't want to get wrapped up in this stuff, Sandrine.
Hopefully telling your mother,
Okay.
hopefully now that we told your mother, things will be a little bit more difficult for Nick Major to get his filthy hands on you.
He's a predator. He's a
He really
predator,
is.
Sandrine.
He's disgusting. In fact, you should probably cancel him on Twitter.
What I was seeing was more like a
Make her
sexual,
cancel him on
like,
Twitter.
I thought maybe there would be like a
Listen.
massage and some sexual stuff, but not like
Sandrine,
like I said, the penetration thing was.
Listen to me. Do you want to see Danny next time he goes to Vegas, right?
What was that?
You want to see Danny next time he goes to Vegas, right?
Yeah, I really need to perform this new female character to him.
Do you have a Twitter? This is how you're going to confirm it. We just talked about it. If you do this for us, we will confirm that we will see you next time we go to Vegas.
Absolutely.
Do you have
Okay,
a Twitter by chance?
I do. I don't use it too often.
Okay,
though.
but you can log in. Okay, this is what I want you to do. You're going to find Nick Major's on Twitter.
Can you pull up the Twitter, Austin? Can you follow along here?
Yeah.
Sandrine and Nick Major.
Sandrine, you're going to do this. You have to do this now in order to really, stamp the day that Danny Mullen comes back to Vegas. We're going to see you. So we're going to find.
Okay, it's not this weekend though, right? Because I am.
No,
off
it's not. It's
this
not.
It's going to be a while,
Saturday.
Sandrine.
It's going to be a while.
It's gonna be a while. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
It's going to be a while.
As long as
yeah.
I get like a bloody week's notice, I'll be happy because I gotta let my job know.
All right. Looks like there is a Nick Major TV. It doesn't have any following. I wonder what. Okay, is it just
could be any
Nick?
one of his
It could be
platforms.
any one of. Yeah. So Nick Major in general. Let's see if we can find this bastard. So this is what you're gonna do, Sandrine. You're gonna go on your Twitter, all right, and you're gonna throw out a tweet into the world, and you're gonna say, Nick Major and his goons are predators, and it's time that us girls speak up. And you're going to cancel Nick Major on Twitter.
Talk about their plan to gangbang in the Mandalay Bay Hotel and hashtag it Me Too.
Hashtag it Me
it
Too.
Believe Women.
Oh my god!
And then
and
you have to tag Danny.
I don't want to get this guy in trouble.
We got to cancel him. We got to do it, Sandrine.
And you're gonna
We gotta take him off
tag
the air.
Danny Mullen and tag me because we are gonna retweet it.
Oh my god! Can you get? You probably can get in trouble for doing false accusations.
you
of sexual
can't.
assault,
No.
though.
Are you joking? 95% of them are false. You not paid attention to the Me Too movement?
I don't follow. I get. You're probably right about that. Yeah, I don't follow Twitter too often. The only time I look at Twitter is to see Mr. Danny
Sandrine, you're a
Mullen's
woman.
photos.
You can say anything.
Absolutely.
There are no repercussions.
Hashtag Believe Women.
All you have to do is you have to hashtag Me Too and believe women. Otherwise, you're screwed. So listen, get on your
You know what sucks,
Twitter.
though?
What?
What would
You
suck?
just did Nick tell you about the stuff that was going on though with the seeing Jack in the fucking donut shop?
Listen,
He's lying to you.
Nick is a rape apologist.
Lying.
That's all you need to know. Get on Twitter. Let's cancel him.
Let's cancel this son of a bitch. Sandrine, get on
Alrighty,
Twitter.
so I will do that then.
All right.
Unfortunately, I'm probably. I wish I could do it now, but I'm still at my job.
Sandrine, no excuses. I know you have your phone.
Sandrine, you're on your phone.
You're on your phone.
You gotta
Stop
do it.
Get on
Sandrine,
Twitter.
We're going to retweet you, me and Papa Leo.
This is going to give you a lot of clout, Sandrine. This is going to give you the followers that you need. Cancel this son of a bitch.
But there was truth in what he said, though.
I
There
don't
was something
care.
to do,
It
but-
doesn't matter.
The Me Too movement isn't about truth.
It's not
Sandrine.
about truth, Sandrine. You will cancel this son of a bitch. Cancel them. All right, so get on Twitter. Let's go.
Let's do it, Sandrine.
Speaker. Oh my God, it's 30 minutes. Oh well.
You want Danny to
All right.
write it? You want Danny to write it to you and text it to you, and then you could just copy paste it? How about that?
Let's do that,
Well,
Sandrine.
yeah, whatever you want.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
guess
works. All
whatever.
right, let's work up the tweet, Danny.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on it.
Should we do this later? Or?
No, we're doing
no.
it right now. We want to
At
see it live during this podcast.
Nick Major
Sandrine.
TV and his pack of goons, to echo Leo's language,
Yes.
have been trying to gangbang me in a Mandalay Bay suite
We don't even know.
for the past month. They are predators. They are a disgrace to the YouTube comedy community. Hashtag me too. Hashtag believe all women.
There we go. All right, you have to put this on Twitter right now, Sandrine. In order to, that's how. If we're gonna see you, you have to do this for us.
She just saw it.
Okay, you
I'm
saw
doing it right now.
All right, copy paste. Let us know when it's live.
That's live. I did it. I just tweeted it.
You just tweeted?
I can pull it up.
Please do it.
Pull it up.
And the first thing that came up on my Twitter was a hockey player is being accused of sexual assault right now.
Oh my god.
How fitting.
Wait, where is it?
So-
Here it is.
Sandrine, oh my God, she did it.
It's live?
Retweeting it. Danny Mullen just retweeted it and liked it.
You could leave it up for we'll leave it up for a while, like maybe 24, 48 hours, and then we'll figure out what to do with it from there.
Do you have it, Austin?
Yeah, I have it on
Hey, when you tweet hashtag me too, this shitty little icon pops up in the tweet with a bunch of multicolored hands, like a black hand, a white hand, and an Asian hand. Look at this. When you got me too, was that there?
No. I would have liked it to be there when I got Me Too.
It's progressing. There's a Me Too badge now.
Holy shit. So, Sandrine.
Hey, Mandalay Bay doesn't have a Y at the end.
So now we have to call Nick Major. Danny, now we call Nick Major back and we're like, dude, she's saying that you guys are predators and she posted you guys on Twitter.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Sandrine, we are going to tell your perpetrator.
Don't you dare talk to him, Sandrine, and tell him anything is going on. I don't want you speaking to them for 24 hours. If you want to see Danny, you have to do this for us. Do you understand?
No, I agree. And
All
I
right.
just, part of me kept thinking, is this a lie? I mean, I feel like a fucking idiot because I believe, because when I heard the voice, like, you guys are fucking pranking with me. But then there is some shit in the spiritual. Like, I literally saw a fucking chocolate syrup bottle move up, like, all by itself. Like, it literally levitated. There was no earthquake, and it moved up. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff, so I, try to keep an open mind, but I also don't want to take
Sandrine,
advantage of
when the
it.
Hershey's was levitating, had you worshiped the devil at all that day beforehand?
No.
All right, well, we got to
I
call
don't
Nick
worship
Major
the devil.
back.
I'm like a Christian. I'm like a spiritual Christian.
Yeah, I can't explain the Hershey's then.
Listen, I leave that up. Thank you so much for doing this. We'll definitely see you next time we're in Vegas. DM Danny or me if you need anything. Leave it up for a while. And we got to call Nick Major and tell him the news now, though. So,
boys, I'm so sorry. Can you guys watch my Instagram stories?
Of course.
I'll watch
They're
them.
two very quick. They're very funny. I think you'll like them.
Of course.
They're
We'll watch
being,
them.
Great.
We'll watch them.
Sandrine, and a suggestion for your character, carry around a plumber snake.
I like that.
It'll add legitimacy.
like that.
Sandrine, this has been a dream. We'll be in touch afterwards. We got to let Nick Major know that he's in the process of being
Thank
Me
you.
Too'd. We got to give him a heads up.
I got to thank Danny and Leo and you too, Leo. Thank you so
course.
much for looking out for me and my well-being
course.
and my sexual health.
Of
Thank
course. Don't do it.
Don't
All
do
right,
this.
Good.
You. Beautiful.
Thank you so much,
Have a
Sandrine.
good one, Sandrine.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Leo, Me Tooing Nick Major is one of the shrewdest things you've pulled on this podcast ever.
Yes.
That was fucking great.
So, Danny, now I want you to be he's not going to believe it if I say it, but you got to be so serious about what happened.
Absolutely.
So serious. Call this fucking piece of shit back. Dude, this is great.
I'm on it. I'm on the case. Detective Danny. I don't know how he's going to believe that I'm on his side because I retweeted it. I'll just say it was an accident.
You should be like, go on my Twitter right now.
I got it.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Nick?
How's it going?
Hey, man, I got some bad news.
What's that?
We got in touch with Sandrine, and not only was she completely blindsided by this whole gangbang thing, she's now taken to Twitter in an effort to Me Too you and your gang.
Well, okay. I mean, I don't know why that would happen, but
No, I'm serious, man. Get on the tweeter.
Hey, dude, we're not fucking with you, dude. It's actually pretty serious. I don't know what's going on. I mean, she is a little bit, I don't want to say crazy, but she's a little, she's a little emotional, let's just say. But she, dude, she fired off a tweet, dude, and it's pretty gnarly, man.
Get on my Twitter right now. I mean, get on Sandrine's Twitter, Nick Major.
Check it out, man.
Sandrine. Okay. Can you read me the tweet? I don't have Twitter on my phone.
You got to go on the web version and look at it with your own eyes. Otherwise, you won't believe.
You're not gonna believe it, dude, until you read it, dude. And I look, we're not trying to like instigate anything and make this like something that it's not, but she seemed pretty upset, dude. I don't know what was. Maybe it wasn't you, but was Enzo like really fucking with her or something? Because
we heard John was showing her his ass.
Enzo.
That really might be what started it.
Yeah, I said John showed her an asshole, dude. Is that legit?
She secretly ate John's ass via video call.
Nick,
I hope you have all that proof and shit when, I hope it doesn't get to the next level, but, check it out.
Nick, it's just we empathize with you, man.
Yeah.
Leo's been through this before. He's been Me Too.
I've been Me Too'd, bro. Like, I know what it's like. It's not fun at all, man.
And we just figured maybe if you saw it with your own eyes, realized it was serious, perhaps you could give her a call and nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
Maybe get her to delete the tweet. Because right now, this thing is making its rounds through cyberspace.
Dude, although my attorney would tell you not to talk to her, probably, but...
Unless an attorney is present.
So,
do you have a lawyer? Do you have house counsel?
What's her Instagram or Twitter handle?
Yeah, we got you, man. It's Sandrine Lich F2.
Which F2?
Lich. L as in lucky. ITCH F2.
So Lich IL or LITCHS.
F as in Frank.
F
as in Frank, and then 2, the digit 2.
F2. Okay. Tweets. Sandrine retweeted Leo DiTavio. Is this it?
No, she didn't retweet. No, that was probably a post. I don't think. No, it literally says Nick Major TV. It's her. It should be her latest tweet.
Can you hear us, Nick? Okay, somebody responded to the tweet saying he sucks, thumbs down. Somebody needs to kick him off YouTube.
Wait, no. He can hear us.
It says at Nick Major TV and a pack of goons
Thought we were
have been trying to get me in a Mandela Bay suite for the past month. They are predators. They are a disgrace to the YouTube comedy community. Hashtag me too. Hashtag believe all women.
Fuck, dude.
Well, I'm confused because, it felt like Sandrine had gotten to know us pretty well. We'd become spiritually and emotionally good friends.
Dude, are you thrown for a loop right now? Like, can you believe this happened?
Well, definitely, yeah.
Dude, you don't understand. Like, as soon as we talked to her whole demeanor was like down. She was like, we talked to her mom about it, dude. Like, apparently it's kind of a big deal. Like, her mom might be the one that really is advocating for this, but she literally was like, I'm gonna have to like just write a tweet. I think I'll feel better about it and stuff. And then she wrote this, and now it's out there, man.
And she also, this is what happened. She has a doctor who's also a Buddhist who showed up at her apartment with a spiritual rape kit. And she determined that, that Sandrine had been spiritually raped. And that might hold up in court, dude. It's a little bit weird with the whole ghost thing, but you never know these days.
That feels odd because just earlier today she was calling me, telling me how excited she was, and she said she wanted to start an OnlyFans.
Hey,
with
tweets
us,
don't
and today
lie.
she's just asking me.
My man,
tweets don't lie.
You mean
she's Me Tooing you?
Yeah,
dude.
buddy. It doesn't matter what the truth is. Like,
Me Tooing me. Fuck,
buddy.
Today she was asking me how are we going to split the taxes with all the money we're going to start making with the OnlyFans. And I was telling her, you should contact a CPA.
You should be contacting. The only person you should be contacting right now is an attorney registered with the bar in Nevada. You got to get yourself out of this hot water, buddy.
Listen,
should I go to Mexico? What do I fucking do?
You shouldn't go to Mexico, but you should consult a legal professional.
Yeah, I would say.
And you need to lay low on social media for a little while. Dude.
If I were
you got to
I'd
stop trying to gangbang chicks
I'm
with
just
Enjo
taking
and
it back.
John.
I'm confused. Sandrine was telling me how excited she is to do this and how it's going to help her so much.
Buddy,
listen. You're going to be real excited when you're behind bars, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. She's not happy with what you guys were doing, man. What you guys were about. So if I were you, I'd kind of, look inside yourself. Maybe see what changes you can make, and maybe see if you can get that tweet taken down, man. That's what I would try to do before it gains a little too much traction.
Nick, try to get the tweet taken down, man. If you know anybody, maybe hit up Danny Duncan, ask if he's got any connects in Silicon Valley. That's a start. Also, dude, she sent us screenshots of John's asshole, dude. And she's adding those to her manila envelope also. She's got those printed out in color. And that, along with the spiritual rape kit that tested positive.
Dude.
They're compiling evidence. Right now, it's all circumstantial, but you know what they say. A lot of circumstantial equals a lot of time.
You know what, dude? I don't know. I believe all women and all that, but I really didn't like the part where she said that about that you're a disgrace to the YouTube comedy community. I don't know why she would say that. That was fucked up.
Yeah, that hurts me on a personal level. I feel like, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, remember when you did that thing with that microphone? That was funny.
No, which thing?
Oh, when you were on the strip.
Dude, also, you should try to get in contact with her mom, dude. Her mom.
Right. Well, I mean, fuck. From what I've seen, it felt like her mom was, like, fucking being channeled through the devil. Like, you've seen it, Danny. Like, her mom is a witch.
Yeah.
She's trying to hold her back in life.
Her mom answered a phone call with "God help me."
Yeah, she did answer "God help me."
Hey,
The thing on the strip, though, dude, fucking classic, dude. I always got that video. You know, I always think about that video.
Nick, when you spiritually broke into Sandrine's apartment, you left spiritual fingerprints all over her windowsill.
You fucked up, dude. You didn't wear a mask, man. You didn't wear a spiritual mask.
He didn't wear spiritual gloves. A private detective of the spiritual variety. He dusted for fingerprints. He found add those to the manila envelope, dude.
That's right, dude.
Right. Well, fuck. I should fucking get a spiritual lawyer.
Yeah, dude. You gotta get a spiritual lawyer.
Yeah, a good one, dude. Johnny Cochran's dead now. He might work in the spirit world.
Mm-hmm. All right, my man. I think our black security guard's here. So.
Oh, great.
Dino.
Yeah, good luck with the Me Too, Nick. We have a black security guard coming in, or auditioning, really.
Try to get that tweet taken down, man. And really, yeah, I would definitely hit up Danny Duncan. Like, that's the first person I would hit up Danny immediately, dude. If I were you.
He has spiritual lawyers, you think?
No, I think he could fucking probably just know somebody at Twitter that can take that thing down, dude. You know what I mean?
Right. That'd be in my best interest.
I think he's got a hotline to Jack Dorsey down there, man.
All right, my man. Well, good luck, bro.
Thanks for the heads up. And
no problem, man. We're your boys.
Yeah.
And no problem, man. And again, dude, this Thanksgiving, I showed my whole family that piece you did with Mike.
I still don't quite understand which piece that was.
Oh, and I had my family rolling. It was right after the Cowboys game, and everybody was just kind of mellowing out. I put it on the family TV, and nobody could breathe for the first 35 to 40 seconds.
I mean, I'm glad I could entertain the Danny Mullen family.
Fuck yeah, dude. He loved that shit.
I still don't know which bit you're talking about.
Oh, you know, it was when you were out there running around with the mic. All right, Nick, we got to bring in our security guard.
I'll talk to you later, big dog.
All right. Well, have a good day, gentlemen.
See you, brother. Hope it gets better for you.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, that was incredible, dude.
Oh my
Holy shit, dude.
I think we've outdone ourselves.
That was too much, man.
That was too much. I wasn't ready for that.
No.
I could not suppress my laughter. I could never suppress my laughter.
No, man, that was unbelievable. Holy shit.
That was incredible.
Well, we Me Too'd a guy. Quick piss break, and then let's meet our security guard.
Coming in.
We have Darren, an African-American fan of the channel.
I believe he's from Nigeria, in fact, too.
Oh, great. He was born in Nigeria.
Yes. Well, I don't know if he was born in Nigeria, but he has the Nigerian flag on his Instagram.
We'll get to the bottom of that.
Yes.
If he's born in Nigeria, we can't even call him an African-American. He's just an African.
Which would be great.
I guess he has a guard card, though.
Oh, he does.
A licensed security guard.
Yes.
He says he has some sort of martial arts background. We're going to get to the bottom of that and get him in here. He just called Leo and said he can't come in unless he smokes a cigarette first, which is already a bad sign.
Oh, God. This kid... Well, he's going to have to answer for that, and he's going to be happy to.
Leo, we take a lot of long flights, a lot of long drives. You can't be chain smoking and a member of the Danny Mullen crew.
Absolutely not. I think we get him to quit today as soon as he comes in.
Absolutely. Otherwise, he gets Me Too'd by Sandrine. Boom.
That's right. Boom.
Decision made. Austin, what are you doing up there? Austin's on his feet right now. I'm not sure why.
I'm just waiting so I can focus the camera on his face.
Oh, yes.
I want to say right now, Leo, you think you know about stocks.
I do.
You
I
mentioned
actually
that you
don't
want to
think.
write a book. Did anybody do a better job buying low and selling high than Danny Mullen did with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, baby?
No, that was like buying. I would say that would have been like buying Novavex back when it was $9 and selling when it got all the way up to 128 when they got the vaccine.
Precisely, whatever the fuck that means. Our security guard He just
Darren.
saw me, giggled like a 5th grade girl,
There he
and
is. Look
vanished
at
out
him.
the door. Very
My
nice
man.
Nice to meet
to meet
you.
you. He seems
a big
very
man.
pleased to meet me.
Holy shit.
Darren, be careful with that.
His heart is pounding. You can see it through his
Yeah,
fluffy
be careful
Allied
with that.
Universal Police
Use
security
your,
vest.
yeah,
Live right now, or-
leg. Yeah, get over
We're
that.
going,
or this
baby.
way, back. Yeah,
High
yeah.
step
Go
it.
step over. High step it, baby.
He's got
We
a
you.
Truly in his hand, which is disconcerting because he drove here.
My man.
Yeah, I'll walk around and stuff. I'll just fucking just.
All right, so pick up that mic and talk right into that mic right there on your left-hand side.
Austin, also, if you wouldn't mind closing the door so the neighborhood doesn't hear what's about to happen.
Right there. You speak right into the front of
Vulgar.
that. There it is. Perfect.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Darren, right?
Yes, Darren.
I need you to talk right into that microphone. There you
there it
go.
is.
Hold it right up like this.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Like you're Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley, but black.
Yes.
But black as fuck.
Correct.
And a security guard.
Well, welcome. You came right from work, too. Beautiful.
Got the flashlight.
Because that's what we were going to hire you as, a security guard.
Well,
so it seems appropriate. Or did you show up in costume? Did you put this all on to look the part?
I can show you the evidence right now.
That you came from work?
No, but that I have a qualified security license in the state of California.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
And I've been practicing.
Pull it out. I knew Danny was going to pull this out. I will also say this, that my comedy shows often give me gifts, and this was one of those gifts. He came up to me before the comedy show, and he said, listen, I think I'm what you guys are looking for. And I looked at him and I said, I think you're exactly what we're
I
looking
should have had
for.
this prepared. I didn't know we were gonna. I thought we were gonna just talk a little bit or something.
No.
Say your last name.
Olukayode.
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 And you're Nigerian.
Yes.
Born in Nigeria?
No, in California,
Oh, okay.
Inglewood. But I've been there. I went there when I was 4 years old. I was assaulted by a goat. Then I came back, and I went again when I was like 11.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did
but
the
I'm
goat
not-
do to you? Was it sexual?
No, it was just chasing me around. I thought I was gonna die.
Okay. So
was in
that
the field.
that spoiled your perception of Africa.
Yeah, I don't really like Africa that much.
Neither does anyone in
I
this
like
room.
the films from
Thank
Nigeria.
you. Finally, some
Nigeria.
real men in this fucking Austin.
We kid.
Hell
We kid,
yeah.
Darren. We kid, Darren.
All right, hold on.
No, we're happy to have you, buddy. And also, Darren, you and I have common ground because I am a certified guard card holder, and I was a bouncer for 5 years on and off.
Fuck.
We're
Dude,
brothers.
I think honestly there's a link between high intelligence and people who go into like certain fields at different points in their life. Because you're very intelligent. You went into security work, which is relatively easy. You can do other shit while you're there. There's a
good
lot
point.
of benefits. Bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a good point. What Darren is saying is if you have a dream, a business you're trying to get off the ground, an art, you can't be a paralegal. You can't be a dental assistant. You need something that's going to preserve your brain cells until you clock out. Then you go home and work on your side hustle. And I experienced that. When I was in San Francisco as a bouncer, a lot of the guys were college graduates who were applying to medical school, to dental school, or they were entrepreneurs. He is very correct in that respect.
He was telling me that he was reading Nietzsche recently.
Frederick Nietzsche.
Yes.
The Overman.
Yeah.
Which is what I think any red-blooded man should aim to be, is the Overman and rise above the masses. Because honestly, that is the age, the epoch we're in, the epoch of the fall, the epoch of the all of the sins of society will come to fruition, and basically the people that are left standing are the ones that I guess had the potential, or I don't know how to say it. It's just like there's going to be people who rise above the average man, and
Yeah.
they're the only ones that's going to be left.
You know,
the masses are going to suffer in damnation.
This philosophy is fresh in my mind because I just watched the film Fight Club, which is essentially a story of Nietzschean philosophy. I had to look it up after I saw the movie, but the Uberman, the Overman, what you're describing is showing you as California certified guard card. What does that all mean? What I took from it is that the Nietzschean ideal is to pursue some form of art or some calling that elevates you above the masses who are doing things just because everybody else is doing them. Am I getting that correct?
So you're in the vein of it, but I'm no expert. I'm actually a fucking noob on this shit. There's guys that know a lot of stuff. I don't know shit, but
You came in guns blazing. You had everybody in here full.
I will say though, something you sort of touched on is the master versus slave morality, essentially. That the difference, the Overman or the Uberman, who Superman is based off of, will be the one who creates his own morality and executes on that, and like basically establishes their frame of what the world is and moves forward on that. Because we're currently in a world that's like devoid of values and upside down reverse, and basically there's no like power structure.
Sure.
And so a man who can create his own and dominate through that is the man that will win in this
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah, that's something Nietzsche, when he said God is dead, he meant that Christian morality that existed before the Enlightenment
got pussified.
it got, as much as people hate on Christ, and I can't say I'm this big Christ lover. I mean, I've got a video up on YouTube called I Ruined a Church Service. But if one follows the teachings of Jesus, if a group of people adheres to the teachings of the church, that part of society will be more stable than it would be if a bunch of intellectuals, the UC system or any other university system, or just you're a they, you're a he, she, it, have an orgy in your dorm room, fucking don't even go get a job, just live at your parents' house, be a poet and a violin player.
And you're still as valuable as everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. You're not. That's the truth.
And that's what started to happen when Christianity fell out of favor, is that there was no moral code and it was just do whatever you want, and that causes problems.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
I want to thank the white man through you, Danny Mullen. because I feel there's been a lot of undue hate and a lot of misrepresentation and a lot of it's like all it is clout chasing of the academic form, basically, where they're using like ignorance, the ignorance of the masses, the want to fit in, to basically leverage like minorities against each other for different reasons and different institutions and shit like that. And I want to say, because white people don't hear it enough, thank you. I appreciate you.
That's great. And so what are you saying right now? Are you saying that you're not with the herd when it comes to BLM?
I love BLM. I love Black Lives Matter.
Hopefully it's helping you out in many ways.
Why do you like Black Lives Matter? Because of the perks?
Because when I fucking swerve on the freeway, people see me, I say Black Lives Matter, right?
Right.
And when a fucking cop pulls up at the green light, Black Lives Matter, as I'm putting on my seatbelt. Black Lives Matter, right?
That's right,
I
baby.
haven't got a ticket in 3 weeks.
Yes.
That's why.
By the way, my man, Darren, he told me that he only wants a gig as a security guard. He's not doing this for the clout. He's not doing it for fame or anything.
I don't want... Honestly,
maybe some pussy along the way.
Yeah, I do want a lot of pussy.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that comes along the way.
Darren, how do you feel about snow? I know a lot of the brothers don't like it very much.
I traveled a lot as a kid, like to Colorado, fucking Hawaii, just a different like average touristy places, but I've been in snow. Like I like snow.
How many times have you been in snow?
2 times.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're coming to Yosemite with us.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What?
My man.
Are you going to be out? I need you to tell me right now, though, Darren, that when 3 a.m. rolls around and when the temperatures drop to 0, that you're not going to break.
I was in the fucking mountain ranges of Colorado all night, 2 weeks straight for summer camp in 2011. I did it. I didn't even cry once. Okay, I cried one time, but that's because I had to shit. Fucking.
Okay.
I like traveling and I'm about it, dude.
You can cry.
Honestly, I also want to tell you, because to show, I don't want this fame shit. I don't want to be on camera, really. Like, honestly, I just want the bitches. I have a connect on the East Coast who works with high class, like high industry people like yourself. And I'm going to be getting some information, tutelage, in order to bolster the security operation on the Danny Mullen team.
He's speaking code a lot. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. I didn't really get the apology from the black man to the white man. I didn't really get what he was saying there.
I'm apologizing for society's like view on white people right now, the mainstream like opinion on white people, because it's bullshit. That's what I'm apologizing for.
Well, I appreciate that, Darren. I happen to agree. But what are you saying about bolstering our security force? Are you going to bring in firearms?
No, well, yeah, and
that would be nice.
Learning more, like getting other dudes, learning more, like of the technical aspects, how to like really get shit done.
We can get some Secret Service.
I was telling him about MAGA Hulk and how he's at one of the top professions and where he's looking after a Saudi prince, right? And he told me he knew exactly what he does. He's in an office looking at cameras, just basically hanging out at that guy's house. So he knows the top of the game. He's going to get to the top with us.
Absolutely.
He's going to be leading our security force.
I must admit, Leo, and I'm sorry to cut you off.
Of course.
I'm not a security guard at heart.
At heart, of course.
I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I'm a
Right.
capitalist at heart. I'm a kingdom creator. I'm a fucking
like it.
empire builder.
We like an ambitious man in our squad. See, the conversations with the cameras aren't rolling, usually with Nico. How do those go, Danny? You know, the conversations with Nico and the cameras aren't rolling, we're not going to learn much. But with our man over here.
Nico. He did knock us on our asses with that joke the other week. Nico, can I tell you guys the joke that Nico brought to the house? You know Nico, right, Darren?
Yeah,
Of course. He's a big fan of the Danny Mullen regime.
I love Nico, and I will say Nico is the most loyal fucking dude.
Oh, yeah.
I know. This guy is Danny Mullen till the end, and he's going to have a job as long as I'm alive. But Nico comes over. Maybe you will too. You got to make it through the Yosemite Survival Challenge.
Oh, I'm doing it. It's not
right.
a question.
Nico
And
comes
I come
over.
prepared.
Nico comes over when we're filming this week for our upcoming Pussy Salesman video. He says, "Hey, Danny, I got this new joke I've been working on for months." I said, "Nico, you can tell me the joke, but I am absolutely going to let you know if it's a shitty one and if it's the worst one I've heard." And he says, "Oh, it's fine, Danny. I'm going to tell you one." I'm going to tell the joke, Leo. Let everybody know if I exaggerate even one word.
All right.
So, what's the deal with women being so picky? Like, what? Everything's got to be about them. It's just like everything. It's never enough. Like, gay is a word that means you like people of the same sex, but they insist on being called lesbians.
That was the full joke. That was the punchline, the premise, the setup. That's exactly how he did it.
I said, Nico, when I prefaced this by saying I'm going to let you know if it was the worst joke I'd ever heard, I didn't actually expect to hear the worst joke I'd ever heard.
No, it wasn't. It was sad.
But he has a sexy beard, though.
I really hope I don't catch COVID, because
Stash.
COVID apparently makes you suck at comedy. That's where Nico's been the last couple of weeks, by the way, people.
Oh.
He's had COVID.
He had
People
COVID,
thought we
yeah.
fired his ass, which it's a toss-up with me.
So Darren, what is your schedule like nowadays? What do you?
My schedule, basically, I work Tuesday to Sunday. No. Tuesday to Saturday, overnight all days. Graveyard shift. So I just do shit during the day, go to work at night, sleep from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., do it again.
How much you pulling down? Per hour and per week?
Pulling down, okay, so I'm making $17.50 per hour.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Shit adds up when you're working around the clock.
Yeah, I used to work 80-hour weeks, but now because I wanted to start getting bitches finally, I'm tired of not getting bitches. So I fucking cut down to 40 hours. So I'm basically making like $600 every week.
Did you let your supervisor know that, hey, Mark, I love working around the clock, but it's about time I get some bitches?
I didn't.
And it was, oh, yeah,
tell
sure.
him that.
Darren, of course. Yeah. Bring you down to 40.
Darren, you live with your folks? All right.
I'm living with, and that's a surprise for you, some Orientals.
No
The Asians.
And
I thought they didn't like each other.
Well, no. Well, they were scared of me for the first like year. Like I literally couldn't even. If I walked into the room, everyone jumped up.
Yeah,
Like,
it's been trained into them
like-
since the 1992 riots. The Koreans started distrusting your people.
Yeah.
Jesus. But how did you end up with some Asians?
Basically, I don't want this to air on the show though.
It's gonna.
What happened? What do you mean? What?
Yes, I know a lot about you guys. Too.
You got to earn the audience's trust.
It's okay.
All right,
You got to
so,
be honest to do that.
You know, my stepdad, he's a cool guy, but he got a little heated, smashed up all my computers, poured water in them and stuff. So I dipped out because, you know, he was being confrontative, and he was aware that if I had contact with the police, I would go to jail for a very long time. So I was like,
Wait. Why is that?
do I have to tell you that too?
I'm pretty curious.
Oh, okay. Well, basically, there's something called nootropics, and I was
That
messing
is
around.
Alpha Brain, the Onnit supplement that Joe
Yeah.
Rogan takes.
Yeah. But I was doing it solo, like on Reddit, just researching the chemicals, and I was trying some Russian shit.
You were trying to make them, or you were taking them?
No, I was taking it.
Sure.
Because I had a very big self-esteem problem, like a problem with a social anxiety, things like that.
Of course.
Because I was poisoned by the environment and the fucking school system and shit. Killed my testosterone. I grew bitch tits and shit like that. So I was fucked. I was looking at anything I could find that I could use to, like, you know.
Sure. Pop
Be
a
a young
pill,
man.
read
Right.
some Nietzsche.
Right. And so I tried some stuff. It fucked me up. I didn't know I was fucked up. And I was basically in a trip, and I like a GTA game, I like walked in front of some lady's car, and I was like, stop, get out of the car. Like, I'm so out of my mind in the way I'm acting that she took her key, she turned off the car slowly, took her key out, took her bags, got out of the car, and walked away. I went around to the driver's seat, sat in the car, and I'm like, fucking, I got to go on this mission. But I'm in a fucking dream state. I'm like...
Was this pre or post BLM? The second one. George Floyd.
This was post the first one.
Sometime between 2015 and 2020.
Yeah. Well, between maybe 2014 and 2016.
Sure. What happened once you were in the driver's seat of this woman's car?
I just sat there for a while until I realized the car wasn't moving, and then I got out and I was stumbling around the block until I walked up to a police patrol car, and I thought the police officer was my dad, and then he took me to the fucking hospital.
Did he look like your dad?
No, he was a Mexican dude. Yeah.
You went to the hospital.
And then they got the report about the lady who said I tried to jack her car. And then basically I got put through this whole fucking program, which saved my life because it came out the same year the incident happened, where when they determined that it was a mental health issue that was like not according to your character, you have no like criminal past or anything like that, then you go through like a 2-3 year program where it gets like removed from your record as if it never happened, or rather it never goes through the stages because of the diversion program.
And then you can get a job now and all that.
Also, no, you never put the car in drive too, so I'm not sure what kind of crime was committed. Darren, I'm absolutely going to have you in Yosemite for our survival challenge. I'm a little worried now that you've shared that story. Still going to do it though.
No, that's great. Honestly, I'm kind of scared because after I met Leo, I fucking like 3 hours later, I'm in the car and I'm like, let me go watch another Leo and Danny podcast or finish the one I was watching. And it just felt weird. Like watching you guys after I like met Leo in real life. It's like, it's hard to do now. Now it's like, I don't know if I can watch. Like,
why?
You sounded like Fan Jerry.
He said he got him out of his depression too for a while. You were depressed and
I'm a big homie for that, bro.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
A lot of kids say that.
I love it. That
And
really
I
helps.
followed your dad's, your dad, I was like, okay, your dad told you some shit when he didn't think anybody else was listening. I'm just going to follow that same shit. So I'm like, I'm going to go get in Vanguard and do the...
Are you talking about when my dad was giving me financial advice after I told him that I lost all my money in a TikTok skateboard investment opportunity?
Clout Kid Kobe.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're an investor. You're investing responsibly with a Vanguard S&P 500 fund.
No, I wrote it down that I was going to do that.
Great.
Like
Well,
10,000 and maybe like 6,000.
Sure. Planning is the first step in execution.
Yeah.
So Darren, I got you out of your depression. I've been helping you stabilize mentally. Was it Leo, perhaps, that put you on this warpath for pussy? You've mentioned getting pussy about 3 times.
That was once again you, man, with the Patreon.
It was me.
With the
my
girls.
Patreon or his Patreon?
Your Patreon.
What?
Yeah.
Talking about the girls he slept with?
Yeah, like the 51, 52, and all that shit.
Yeah, I've told some good stories on there.
Yeah, and then you told me about, here's what really happened. This will change my life. I got your Patreon, then you're like, talking about the girls, I'm like, oh man, like that's cool. And then you're like, Paul Janka. When you say Paul Janka, I go looking at Paul Janka, and I'm like, this dude's a fucking swaggy ass motherfucker, like hella bitches, but
Harvard University. Leo would get so jealous of Paul Janka.
I need to look this guy up.
He's a lot skinnier than you. You could beat the shit out of him, but he's a tall, Dracula-looking, facial hair, square jaw Harvard grad who just roams the streets of New York City, getting phone numbers from 100 girls a day, and he ends up like fucking 5 of them a night.
Jesus.
straight up, they just walk in and out of his apartment like this. But then Paul Janka had an interview with a guy that named John Anthony that I got put onto. And John Anthony's like, he's the most legendary pickup artist of all time, pretty much. He's underrated now. People don't know about him. But he pretty much changed my life when I joined one of his programs. And like, I was like, he just helped me organize everything to where like, I started understanding it more. Like Paul Janka, he's a great guy, but he self-admitted he's been with 250 women.
And a lot of his game is predicated on being good looking.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a lot of indirect, like, oh, hey, but then, Whereas there's other game that's very direct. And
So tell me, Darren, how many women have you managed to sleep with?
I just started 3 months ago.
How old are you?
trying. I'm 20. I'm 22.
Okay.
Sure. Young.
I'm at the ones I consider to be I can admit to them 9.
Not bad. You're
Yeah,
one
it's
below
not bad.
cameraman Nico, which is actually embarrassing, but
That's gonna
At
change
least you're
within
trying.
a month easily. Within a month easily.
Within
You
a
heard
month,
it,
that's
Nico.
right, baby.
I might double Nico's in a month. Honestly.
That's right, baby.
we'll try to find you a hiker girl in Yosemite.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Multiple, probably.
That's right.
Yeah.
The secret into your life. That's the only thing I secret into my life is pussy and nothing else, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Leo's good. I was hanging out with Fu, the legendary Adam Fu for my channel, having lunch this
I know
weekend.
he gets bitches, dude.
He gets bitches, but there's this chick that he is so hung up on who went to UCLA with him. She was a Jewish sorority girl, blonde though, not Persian Jewish, not super brown haired, freckly Jewish, just like a blonde. What's the Jap? Jewish American princess, that kind of girl. Now is a dentist, lives in Beverly Hills, and has the fattest natural tits you have ever seen, Leo. Wow. Adam Fu is powerless, has been contemplating messaging her, but he's afraid. He's too scared to open it. He doesn't know how. And I told him right across the table, it's too bad Leo's not here, because Leo, before you could get halfway done with your mojito, would have a text composed and sent that would rekindle the flame and would have you on the fucking freeway to Lovetown, baby.
It's true. They're all pretty much the same. A little bit of romance, but a little bit of reminding them that we're all going to die one day. And when girls get both, it's hard for them to deny it, especially if you've been with them in the past. But it's you gotta mean it. It's gotta be and who doesn't mean that we're going to die one day.
Let's go through it right now. I'm the dentist girl. Oh, hi, Adam
And he's
Fu.
slept with her before?
You're Adam. No, they exchanged numbers in college, and he never capitalized on it. But they're both rich Jews. So one could say they're meant to be.
Yeah,
so let's do it right now. It's a text conversation. You send like a hey, LOL.
Like a hey.
Yeah.
So this is like a random message to her inbox.
They haven't
Instagram.
spoken in about 6 months.
About 6 months. I'd be like, hey, what's her name? Or it doesn't matter.
Maddie. We can play it back and forth. It can be a little exchange.
Be like, hey, Maddie. I know this is pretty random, but I'm in LA right now.
Oh yeah, I'm up in Brentwood. What's up, LOL?
Maddie, it's been a long time, but I really would love to have coffee with you and just have a conversation. You'd be surprised to hear this, but the day that I met you in college, UCLA, so many years ago, 8 years ago, I don't think a day's gone by that you haven't crossed my mind.
Oh my God, not even a single day, LOL?
Not even a single day, Maddie. And I don't want to sound ridiculous, but we should definitely have a conversation because there's some things I want to share about how I feel about you.
Boom. That would have been a fantastic message. I told Fu, I was like, you want me to call Leo right now, he'll give you the template. You should charge kids. You should charge kids for an opening text. Or for the first 3 opening texts to get things moving on the interaction.
You make a lot of money.
The goal is to
and
get.
And then you should just outsource it to Dino.
Outsource it to Dino.
You gotta scale.
Then next
Hey, do you like weed and anime?
I
paid fucking $50 for this. This is bullshit.
And try to get off. And the goal is always to get that meeting in person. So get off those apps. Try to get it off that. I think that a lot of kids nowadays, that's their biggest mistake, is they don't get off the apps quick enough. Like, set up that yogurt or coffee date. Those are my favorite 2 first dates. Go get some yogurt or ice cream, or coffee, and then not even no alcohol, nothing.
Hey, you want to fuck? I haven't accomplished anything in my life, but I got a big dick.
I'm on the Leo and Danny show.
The fuck, man?
No,
I gotta cancel this subscription. These messages suck.
Can you say your last name in the Nigerian way?
Abodirin. Olukayode.
I love it. I like you, Darren. I like you, Darren.
Darren's a good man.
No, you're getting normal. You're becoming more normal to me. At first, it was like a fucking it was like out of a dream.
Don't let me get too normal. I get off on being a demigod. Let me see your shirt. What's on there? There's a guy in a ski mask, and it looks like some sort of political statement.
I don't know why.
Street bully.
It's a random ass shirt.
Okay, I just didn't know if it was some underground organization.
I like the combat
like the new
boots.
Black Panthers.
Fuck no.
So what kind of security work do you do? Because I've done things as glamorous as working outside Marina District bars in San Francisco, which have the hottest trim in all the city coming in. And then I've done things as shitty is guarding a vacant construction lot overnight and being forbidden from sitting down.
Yeah. I'm going to say that's about 98% of what I've done.
Guarding nothing.
Guarding nothing at all. Or maybe I press a button and then like a mile away a bus goes in somewhere and then I press it again.
Are you allowed to listen to podcasts, audiobooks while you work?
I constantly just blast music, listen to podcasts, play guitar, do push-ups, walk in circles.
You play guitar?
Yeah, I play guitar.
You bring your guitar to the site.
I bring my guitar everywhere. It's in my car.
That's dope. You have a laid-back boss. They wouldn't let us play guitar.
Well, see, because it's overnight and there's no one there, then it's like I'm by myself. I fucking just go in the back.
It's a good gig, dude.
Yeah.
It sucks sometimes because in San Francisco, when you're wearing your Allied Universal Security hoodie and you have your hat on and all these yuppies walk by and they get into their Mercedes and they drive off, you feel... rather you're not where you want to be in life. But as far as bridge jobs, like waiting, like being a security guard, like being a fucking janitor. Well, that's not really a bridge job. It's tight that you can do things like listen to podcasts and play guitar. It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. It could be. Yep.
My man. Yeah, as soon as he mentioned that he was a reader and then he was well spoken, and I was like, yeah, let me send a video to Danny because he'll be excited. And then he invited you.
Awesome.
He invited you onto the pod, man, and he said you helped him with his depression, man, which I always like. I always like that we have that effect on kids. You know, I mean, they've been talking a lot of shit, calling me gay in the comments a lot, but honestly, I love you guys.
Love you too, dude. I'm a fan.
My man, dude. My man.
Love you too. And honestly, love you too, Danny Mullen.
I love you, Darren.
And let's be realistic though. You got a hat that says Danny Mullen freed the slaves.
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying you got to understand, like, so if I'm security, if that's my responsibility, then now you got to understand, like, okay, the scope, like, you know, like fucking Danny Mullen freed the slaves. We're in Compton. These niggas already don't like you. You're white. Right now, everybody's like, kill white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so you're now it's like we're all a team. So
we need security.
You gotta think about this.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I will assure you right now, Darren, that we will not be going back to Compton anytime soon.
Okay.
Because I didn't realize gun violence had gone up 40% in the month that we were there. It was hellaciously dangerous. I put everybody in jeopardy. I will not repeat that.
Awesome.
Instead, I'm just taking you up into the remote mountains where it's going to be below zero.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're really going to do that.
So
it's going to be
better.
below zero. Dude.
I'm exaggerating a little bit. It is going to be cold, though.
Like 20 degrees.
So we're going to find out when we
It's
get there.
supposed to get to like 17.
That's so cold.
We got that. We got fire. We got Survivor Man. Fucking what's his name?
We're not sleeping.
Chad.
Survivor Man Chad. We're sleeping. You're going to be sleeping in Candy Cane Alley just fine.
Fuck off with Candy Cane Alley. I'm going to be sleeping right next to the fire.
You know who's not in Candy Cane Alley? The fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I didn't get to gloat.
Yeah, gloat.
I didn't get to gloat.
Gloat.
But since 2013, I knew that these guys would eventually be winners. Darren?
Yeah.
You like football, right?
No.
Well, that's
I was a nerd. I was a big nerd.
you're going against stereotypes. My white brain doesn't know what to think right now.
Yeah.
But I chose this team specifically because I didn't want to be a bandwagon fan. And Austin, I want to let you know right now that I've been loyal the entire time. Okay? And I reaped the spoils. I got this Doug Martin jersey from 2017.
Wow.
Now I got the championship hat from 2020 motherfucker.
Congrats.
You've been
Man,
talking
congrats.
about it for a long time.
Congrats, man. Seriously.
Nice. I want to clap.
I'm gonna enjoy this victory.
Clap, little clap.
I did the Hollywood sign hike the other day with my girlfriend wearing this hat. A bunch of Raiders fans walked by. A bunch of cholos if Darren was there with me, I would have sicked him on them. And he would have attacked.
Darren told me that it's mostly just telling people like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's not going to be confrontational. He's just going to make them all relax with his size and his hands.
Yeah.
He's going to make them all relax. Let me see it. You did it for me. Watch. There it is, dude. There it is. Come on, man.
It's always I'm the one being attacked, but
Right.
I'm the one blocking.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
And you are 6'4", 260 pounds, right?
Yeah, and a lot of times people just want to talk. They just want to be heard. You know, sometimes like you piss someone off because you made them feel like a pussy or something. So they just want to talk. So let them talk, and I'll just be.
We need that. We need a level-headed negotiator.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, it's Dino right now, and he fucking sucks. What do you want, Austin?
I need to call Danny out about this Buccaneers stuff on Instagram.
What's that?
Go to the old post, dude. You'll see it. I've been supporting him forever. if forever is 8 years.
It's a long time.
If that's your definition of forever, I've been supporting him forever. Pull it up, dude. Look at, I'm repping 22. Doug Martin ain't even in the league anymore, boy. That's old school. That's support. The muscle hamster. I'm wearing his jersey. I don't care that Tom Brady got there. I would have loved him with or without Tom. The GOAT, who cares? Jameis Winston was great too.
Right there, I got it.
What do you got?
Your Instagram post.
Of me holding up the Tampa Bay jersey? Yeah.
Well, of the black guy.
I forgot there was a camera.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Show me what you got.
Black guy.
I like how Austin that's the only descriptor he has for this.
I don't know his name.
Oh. Well, so what are you saying?
This is your post about it, right?
What does it say?
It says, long ago, I announced my support for the Buccaneers because they were the worst team in NFL, and
That's
I
right.
thought it would be funny.
That's right.
However, they finished this season with an almost even record. That's too successful. I can no longer stand with this organization. My team for the 2020 NFL season, therefore, will be the Bengals.
The Bengals.
It feels great. Bengals,
The
yeah.
Bengals.
It feels great to lend my support to this fine city of Cincinnati.
I
If
do
you'd
remember
like-
something about this.
Yeah, so, I mean, you kind of already
You jump ship.
jump ship. Yeah, exactly.
Hey.
The fuck,
No,
dude?
no. First of all, Austin,
Take that jersey off.
You're fired for bringing that up. But second of all, people say things and change their mind all the time. For instance, Joe Biden was going to raise the minimum wage to 15. Now he's backing off that.
Oh, I bet.
And he hasn't been impeached yet. I, after 7 steadfast years of support, should be able to get away with a little lapse in judgment. The Bengals, fuck them. Fuck Joe Burrow. Fuck their shitty offensive line. I came back
Fuck
to
Joe Burrow.
I came
He's a
back to
stud.
T-Bay halfway. And Tom Brady isn't.
Well, yes. As soon as they got Tom Brady, as soon as they got Tom Brady, you're right back on board. It's fine.
It's just...
It's 7 years. It's worth something. He can wear that hat with pride. I give him that.
I'm not even going to say I made a mistake. Okay? Somebody probably got my phone when I was out drinking. That was in December, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I take December off. I drink a lot. I don't know what the fuck. I
was in
black
December.
out. I lose my phone. I Uber home, wake up on my front lawn with vomit all around me. Somebody in a bar was probably pulling a prank.
It happens.
I walk into bars in Orangevale, California. I walk into grocery stores. It's just flash bulbs. Daddy! Yeah, I'm home, bitches. Get the fuck out of my face and give me a scotch and a Guinness. And then fucking midnight rolls around. I lose control of my faculties.
Well, Danny, I have a question for you. I know
Yeah.
you're good at this. What should he change his Instagram to so that he gets, proper...
What is it right now, Darren?
Darren King Croc _ King Croc, because I was like my nickname was like King Croc in high school. I don't know why.
I kind of like that. Can we just
King
elongate
Croc?
it into the King Crocodile?
King Crocodile?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do that.
Get King Crocodile. You'll see if you can do it right now. So that
I
we
like
can-
King Croc.
King Croc's not bad. And he is a big crocodile-like man.
King Croc. I don't think I have anything much better than that.
Really?
Whatever else I came up with would be demeaning, which, given
Yeah.
the current political climate, it's not a good idea for me to
do
assign
that.
you a
Can't do that.
demeaning nickname.
I mean, I defend you, but you know how they are.
Yeah.
I like King Croc, dude. Is it because crocodiles have scaly
No.
skin and black people are ashy?
You know, I have 2 bottles of lotion in my car.
He does have a lot of lotion. I mean, that
So
is
do I.
maybe
I got
that's
2
how they
bottles in
stay
my room.
young. Both of you guys look very
Yeah.
young, so that's it. I mean, well, you are young.
Are you? But do you supplement though?
I don't
What
want to
you want?
supplement if it's going to make me steal a woman's car.
No.
I guess.
No, what do you mean?
I was
no?
Fair enough. To be
I
fair,
was talking about.
He did try to. Yeah, I mean,
honestly,
yeah.
what I meant was like vitamin A, B, C. NMD.
You need to stay away from vitamins. Vitamins have done
plus.
bad things to you.
No, David Sinclair, life extension. Metformin, things like that.
Somebody obviously recommended the nootropics as well.
Yeah. I mean, I still do them. It's fine.
You still do nootropics?
Yes, because I have a very extensive knowledge of it. A very extensive.
Is it like alpha brain stuff or what?
Yeah, but way
Except
more
purchased
advanced
from
than-
Russia, and the side effects include carjacking white women.
No, I never tried. After that time, that one was called Phenibut. It's a substance called Phenibut. I never tried that again.
Darren, are you on any medications, or should I say King Croc, are you on any medications?
Yes.
What are you on?
marijuana.
That's not a
nicotine.
medication. What are you prescribed?
Oh, testosterone. That's it.
You're prescribed testosterone.
Yeah, because of hypogonadism.
You mentioned bitch tits earlier.
Yeah.
That has something to do with it?
Yeah, when I was a child. Yeah. Well, in high school.
Hypogonadism means not enough gonads.
Not enough testosterone creation in the gonads, I guess.
Okay.
Man, I
In
can't
the
imagine.
endocrine system.
We need to get you working out, man. I think a better workout regimen will get that testosterone pumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always told that the more leg workouts you do, the more testosterone your body will produce.
But doesn't it make your dick look smaller though?
No, not leg
Leg
workouts.
workouts?
Like
No.
big leg, like big thighs.
I mean,
How
that's what I heard.
like in porn.
I just want
but
the
who cares?
biggest hog I
Girls
can
like
possibly-
girls like the big thighs, man. You can give them a nice place to sit down on your
First of
lap.
all, that is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. You could squat and take all the juice you wanted. The amount that your legs are going to expand can be measured in inches.
Yeah, literally, they're going to
And
just
it's
tighten up.
The
Dude. Your ass is going to
circumference
get
of
bigger.
your thighs.
Yeah.
Shit,
And
okay.
you
What a
got to get that ass
ridiculous
going.
paranoia.
Stop it,
Darren, how big is your penis? Is it not as big as some would expect? Because
Well, no, I think honestly that thing you mentioned is probably true. There's some kind of scientific reason why guys of a certain size don't have the biggest hogs. But when I'm fully erect, a girl told me, multiple girls have said it was either the size of their dildo or 10 inches.
Jesus.
it's probably 10 inches.
I don't know. I don't know when it's fully erect. I
For
really
a
don't
while,
know.
I was fighting the whole black guys have massive penises stereotype because like one girl who banged a lot of black guys told me that. But I'm just starting to give in because every fucking black guy I meet is just fucking hung.
No, but I don't know if I'm
That one
hungry.
guy,
I really
Waterworld,
don't.
was the Waterworld guy. We
Yeah.
got to get him in here sometime.
But bitches lie though, right? They're like, you got a
course.
big hog, but you don't really.
Of course.
You know.
They lie about fucking black guys too. It's shameful.
Yeah, which is bullshit. We're gonna out them all. One of the on a future podcast, Andy, we're gonna have every one of the girls that he had sex with that were white. How many of them were white?
Maybe like 4.
Okay, 4
3 or
of the
4.
9.
Nice.
3 or 4 of the 9.
The rest
Nice.
black or a nice blend of Mexican and Asian?
No, maybe 2. There's 2 black, the rest some kind of Mexican. Some
Nice,
kind of-
Good for you. Some kind of Mexican.
How funny would it be to call the parents of the white women to tell them?
Were they
about-
Eastern Mexican, Darren?
I don't have no clue. I just
Stay
know
away
that.
from Eastern Mexicans.
Okay.
That would be if Darren called up the white
Oh my
girl's
God.
parents.
What up? I'll be Dante. I'll be his brother
good.
Dante.
Darren, or I gotta start calling him King Croc.
King Croc.
I like King Croc. Can you
King
can you
Croc.
talk jive?
No, not really. Actually, I remember the reason I got the name. I was always doing like Australian accents. Like I'm a fucking crocodile. I'd be like, I'm a fucking crocodile. Like I would say
Nice,
that
not
over
bad.
and over.
Him and Nico in a video.
They can have
You are-
Australian accent
He did
fights.
tell me he was down to do absolutely every token black guy thing there is for our videos. Anything there is.
Yeah. To me, it's like that's the obvious play.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at the statistics. I'm not gonna run away from it. I'm
No.
token time. You want me to be token time?
No,
Token time.
no, King Croc. We're gonna go beyond that. There'll be a couple stereotypical black jokes here and there, just
right.
because
At least.
our crew.
You son of a bitch! You know there's gonna be one per
No,
video.
no, but hey, I'm psyched, man. I am honestly psyched to
Yeah.
have you along
Yeah.
to get the black, the Nigerian American,
I love the
security
Nigerian.
guard perspective on things.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with you being extra black. Like, hey, Darren, I got to talk to you, man. If you don't keep eating fried chicken all the time, I'm gonna fire you. It's like, Darren, you've only been seen eating watermelon in 3 videos.
Okay.
You got to bring this up.
What if you just make him eat watermelon and fried chicken in Yosemite the entire
Darren,
time?
you drive a Mustang. If I don't see you next time and you don't have a 1999 Cadillac with subs in the back trunk, then you're fired.
Oh
Okay,
my
fuck,
God!
I gotta work on that shit.
I'm tired. I'm getting tired. You guys ready to wrap this up?
Yes.
It's starting to suck. But that was an incredible podcast.
Great pod.
We're going to go out before we deteriorate completely. Hey, Darren, before you came, we got Nick Major TV. No doubt you don't know who that is. We got him Me Too'd.
By Sandrine. It's going to be really funny.
Let me
dude.
check on that tweet. That is
should be
unbelievable.
blown
I'll
up.
pull
I
it back
retweeted
up
it too.
again.
Wait, is it actually legit though?
No, but it's
Okay.
funny though. We
That'd be
you know,
fun.
okay, maybe. No, it's not. It's fucking
Yeah,
bullshit.
I pulled it up. It's at 18 likes, 2 retweets.
I feel like you should have way, way
What
more.
the fuck?
He sucks. Somebody needs to kick him off YouTube.
Oh my
That's one of the
God.
replies.
All right, guys. Hey, great show. King Croc.
My
Look
man.
forward to doing some stuff with you.
Yeah.
And to everybody,
King Croc.
King
have a
Croc.
good afternoon. I guess most people get this video in the afternoon. We got to
right.
change the banner on the YouTube channel, but later on, people.
Later.